bones for some reason are in there. I think we're good.
Are we ventilated enough? I sat on top of the fireplace and they're like, or the hot tub, and they're like, you can't breathe in the smoke.
Oh, we might be getting, yeah, we are getting some smoke. I'll put that in a better location.
It looks okay for now, I guess. If it like completely fills up, then we're fucked, right?
Yeah, it should ventilate though, but that one spot, yeah, will be rough. It's the best. Combat is awesome. Music is fantastic. Story is really good. Oh, really? Okay, that's the one thing I wasn't sure. Sometimes those games, like, they look really good, and I'll still have fun, and I'll still
I think this is a good time.
rate it pretty high. But sometimes the story is kind of like meh. But I'm glad it's really good. All right, all right. Yeah, that was probably best for me too.
Yeah, you have a long day ahead of you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow is like
Mosquito.
13 hours, I think.
Jesus, cow, leave.
Yeah.
You have to sleep.
We'll see. We'll see.
Cows. Make sure. Cows chat. Make sure cows go eat these.
All right.
Thanks for the game.
No worries. Have a good night, Lils, and see you next week.
Yes, see you next week.
All right. See ya. Bye, Lils chat. How's Valheim run going? Good. We just beat Modder last night or last week, so now we're just getting black metal, which we pretty much have a full ship. So we'll bring that back and do all the upgrades and all that, and then we'll be doing the next boss probably in a session or two. I've usually found that around this part goes pretty quickly, but it looks like they added some new content. So I just saw something I've never seen before. So I'm curious about that. And but yeah, it'll be pretty good. I enjoy it, although I'm not incredibly nitpicky about writing. Yeah, I'm not too nitpicky. Sometimes it's like, sometimes there's a story just to have, like, it's almost like written as an excuse to why the world exists, rather than being like an amazing story. But which is fine. But it's always nice when you're playing a game that has a good story, or good, at least a good enough story. Are you gonna be getting Starfield? So I think. Wait. You have Game Pass? Wait, that's on Game Pass? I thought they were. I thought they said they were not doing it, or they will eventually. Day one, really? Wait. And but you already have Game Pass, right? Is that the game that you have to? No, you're right. It is. I think that was the first game though that you couldn't get Starfield on a trial run of Game Pass. It has to be a paid version. I think that's what they were saying. Or like the $1 deal or whatever that they do. They're saying that just too many people are doing that. Oh, yeah, it's a cost call. But yeah, maybe I should get Game Pass. I just feel like if I'm not playing certain games on it, I feel like it'll be a waste. But I buy enough games, I find that it probably will be worth it. But a lot of games I already own, so that's the problem. Let's get that. Game Pass is great. Let's do. go like yeah. And then, what we want to do, red. Wait, is that right? You can't do red? Oh, there we go. Elements. Can be green. Yeah, there are good titles on there though. I played Ever Space 2 and Power Wash and a bunch of other games. Nice to have options as well. Teachy 2, yeah. Because what, it's like $20 a month? I'm actually curious. Wait, $10 a month? Oh. Wait, then I will feel really stupid. But that's in the States, so it's probably $20 here. Wait, $12? The fuck? Really? That's so cheap. What have I been doing my whole life? Because realistically, I'd have to play like one new release on Game Pass every like 6 months, 5 to 6 months, and it pretty much paid for itself. But you just don't own the game. I'm gonna have to look at this more. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of games I wouldn't replay. Might have to look at that. Problem is, though, I also have a bunch of money in my Steam wallet from Steam gift cards. So, yeah. I'll probably get that though, especially maybe even just for Starfield. Because $12.99, do it for a month, play the game for a month. Huh. I don't know why I thought it was more expensive. You've played through Valheim, right? Final? And Rocky Doctor, I take it you play a lot of Valheim? You finished Valheim at release, but they've added so much. Yeah, yeah. When it first released, it was one of those games where it was such a random happenstance kind of thing, or happen chance. It was like I forgot the term for it. But yeah, it was just like me and two other friends had the weekend off, we never get the weekend off together. And we're like, let's try and find a multiplayer game. And it just so happened that this game released on that day. So we were just going through the Steam store and we saw it and we're like, this looks kind of good. And we started playing it. We're like, this is really good. And then it kind of like blew up. That was before I started streaming. And it was just, it was the first time where you play a game, kind of in the early phases that had a lot of enemies. Because I find like these kind of games, you always have like 2 enemies usually for each zone. And you fight them all the same over and over again. It was just like every zone just felt so different. And yeah, we absolutely loved it. We had such a good time. I wonder if I should have. Oops. I got carried through Val. I tried getting to it and typically love survival builders, but I just fell behind with their progress. That's the one thing. So with my friend group, they wanted to have a open server so you can kind of play because there's a lot to do, but I just said I think we should only continue when we're all available, and I'm really glad. We do that now with almost every game. We never have open server. Just because, like you said, it's a game that you can easily just fall behind, and then it's like when you log in, it's like, hey, here's a new gear. And you're like, well, I don't know how you got this, where it came from, and it kind of just takes away from the experience. I tried to host a server with some friends, but they didn't stick with it. Now, once you beat the game, maybe it's a bit different, but I don't know. I've always liked, I don't know, I just like going through the moments with your friends. But yeah, that always sucks when a couple friends back out. Either through just like life or, you know, they lose interest. I kind of want to open up both sides.